Fellas, let me tell you something real quick. The way you carry yourself is either a shield or a magnet. You either draw respect or you attract chaos. And most of y'all don't even realize you're inviting the wrong company into your world just by how you present yourself every day. So stand up straight at all times, shoulders back, head high, not because you're trying to be tough, but because you're announcing to the world, I respect myself. You see what I'm saying? When you look unsure, you look sloppy or defeated, you attract people who feed on weakness, drama, or control. So key thing you need to remember. Presence is silent, but it speaks loud. Another thing, keep your energy slow and controlled. Men who move too fast, talk too much, or get overly excited around strangers attract manipulators. Move calm, talk intentional. Don't let anybody read you like an open book. Key point, controlled energy keeps opportunities away. Another thing, little man, be selective with assets. Stop giving everybody access to your time, your mind, and your vibe. Low quality people love a man who's too available because he's easy to be used. So remember, your time is a privilege, not a public space. Maintain your appearance in a nice, decent way at all times is number 4. You don't need designer, but you do need to look like you care about yourself with clean clothes, grooming yourself, and always try to smell good. When you present yourself like you value yourself and your life, you attract people who value theirs. And remember, your appearance is your resume before you even open your mouth. Number 5, watch your conversation. Every conversation you start is a doorway. Talk foolish, you'll attract fools. Talk discipline, you'll attract builders. What you say filters who enters your life. And don't overreact or explain. Real men don't explain themselves to people who don't deserve clarity. And they don't react wild when someone tries to, trick them out their position. Stay calm under pressure. That right there alone make 50% of the wrong people get the fuck out your way. Calmness is protection. Move with a purpose, because a purpose is the biggest repellent in the wrong ways of the individuals. They don't like that. People who enjoy wasting time won't stick around a man who don't play like that, who don't tolerate that type of shit. So busy men don't attract boredom or trouble. So at the end of the day, fellas, how you carry yourself isn't just about image, it's about safety, respect, and alignment. Carry yourself like a man with direction, and the wrong company won't even feel comfortable approaching you.
Discipline, self-restraint equals self-respect, and self-respect equals self-confidence. So if you show me a man that say I'm disciplined, I'm going to show you my discipline right now based on just looking at my body. I'm going to show you, you can see my discipline when I walk in the room because I am the message that I bring. That's why I would never subscribe to a fat motivational speaker, because I've been fat before. You just talk good as a bitch. Everything is better. Everything is 100% better. Why would I trade this for the old life?
That's why it's a ceremony. It's a celebration.
I'm celebrating myself.
It's like giving your money to someone who's broke and saying, can you invest it?
You can't nobody.
I mean, it's the same thing.
A person that's not empowering themselves cannot empower me.
Do you think
that's
some people
why
might find that offensive?
Love my favorite motivational speaker right now is Wes Watson. I love him because the only thing that he preach about is habits. And I'm big on habits.
Habits and discipline, those are the 2 tricks.
You have to sacrifice your old life for your new life.
Do you ever find it difficult? Are there some days that you find it difficult?
I love this.
You're like, this is
better.
what I want to be at.
I sleep better. I look better. I make more money. I fuck better. I do everything better.
Listen to this. Angry is not a reason for you to behave uncontrollably. When you learn how to control your emotions, it says volumes about you. Learn how to control your emotions. Never allow someone to get you out of character. Once someone has the ability or the power to take you out of character, they have control over you. When you notice that in anger, when you behave recklessly, it says a lot more about yourself, that you lack discipline and you lack self-control. Never allow that to be an excuse for you to behave uncontrollably. When a person gets you upset, that means it's time to remove the person. But always control yourself. You get to an age where there's no more excuses. It's learning self-control and self-discipline. It says more about you than anything. Don't let that go over your head.
So listen, real quick. Discipline is the bridge between wanting it and having it. You don't rise to your goal. You fall to your habit. This is what I need you to do. I need you to be so consistent that they start calling it a obsession. I don't need you just pussyfooting around it. I need you to be so into it, so laser focused, so all in that they say, damn, he's so obsessed. You feel me? Let's go.
There's an easy way to tell if a man is actually masculine or if he's just performing masculinity. I'll show you the difference. See, for most guys, it's an act. It's a facade that they can keep up for a short amount of time. This is why things like social status and romantic gestures can be misleading. You see, real masculinity is felt. It's an energetic thing. It's something that a man embodies, not performs. So ignore the bravado, the men claiming to be alphas. That's just a lot of loud noise. Pay attention to the man whose presence is magnetized. It pulls you in and you don't know why. It's just something different about him. Something like what you feel right now. You see, real masculinity can't be fake because you can't fake aura. You feel it.
Masculine energy is not being aggressive. It's being calm. So let's get into it. Most men think being masculine means being dominant, loud, fear, rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Masculine energy is found in when you don't even have to raise your voice. It's in how calm you can stay when life tries to shake you. Think about it. A lot of men are aggressive because they're insecure. They think force equals strength. But aggression is just usually a cover-up for fear. Fear of losing control. Fear of being seen. Fear of not actually being enough. And I get it. The masculine man isn't out here trying to prove a point. Why? Because he is the point. He doesn't yell to be heard. People listen because his presence speaks before his mouth ever does. And to me, that's real power. Listen to me. Women, they don't feel safe around aggression. They feel safe around certainty. They can sense when a man is driven by chaos versus conviction. Masculinity is not in chasing control, it's mastering self-control. Stop trying to control others and worry about controlling you. Because the loudest man in the room usually is the weakest one. But the quiet one, that's the one that doesn't flinch, doesn't fold. That's the man who wins in the long run. So if you want to be masculine, if you have an issue with that, stop trying to be feared and lock in on becoming respected.
The truest form of self-discipline is a fit body. I don't give a fuck what no one says. The truest form of self-discipline and self-love is a fit body. It's you versus you. You cannot depend on anything else. You can't get lucky. You can't fucking call no one. You can't get no cosign. You can't use your resume. You can't none of that. Did you wake up and do what you're supposed to do on a fucking daily basis? That's what it comes down to.
Nobody wants to hear this, but everything you want to accomplish is on the other side of what you don't feel like doing. Lock in.
I really feel like the ones who do it when they don't want to do it are the happiest people in life. Like telling yourself, hey, I know we don't want to do this, but we gotta do this. That dopamine rush that you get from just feeling that like sense of like, yo, I accomplished it and I made it happen even though I didn't want to, is like beyond any type of happiness. Don't get me wrong, it is other things that make me happy for sure. But like when I'm doing something that I don't want to do and then I actually accomplish it, that is the best feeling, goated feeling. And like I said, I honestly just feel like the ones who actually make that happen are the ones who have the best life. The most successful life, happiest life, you feel me?
Here are 4 ways to build discipline as a man. Number 1 is going to be know your why. Once you know your why and your why is strong enough, you now have purpose. Once you have purpose, you have direction. Now you're not waking up aimlessly. Now you have things to accomplish every day. The why and your purpose has to be bigger than your excuses. Any man that's walking around without purpose is lost. If you don't know what your why is and you don't know what your purpose is, you got to go and try to figure out what you want out of life and then go from there. Number 2 is going to be delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is training yourself yourself to say no to short-term pleasure so that you can gain long-term success. You gotta figure out what's more important to you, getting crumbs right now or getting a whole loaf later. Just because you have the option to do something right now doesn't mean you should, and doesn't mean that's the best thing for you. Sacrifice short-term pleasure so that you can have a brighter future. You're not gonna see the results right away, and that's not what we aiming for. We aiming for long-term success. Number 3, do hard things on purpose. Go to the gym, wake up early in the morning, take cold showers, just learn how to thrive in discomfort. Being comfortable is gonna get you absolutely nowhere, so stop chasing that. Once you meet resistance and you start doing things that's just naturally hard, the more discipline you will gain. Stop trying to be comfortable because there's no growth in comfort. Get uncomfortable. And number 4, last but not least, keep your promises to yourself. Remember when I talked about keeping your word? Keep your word to yourself just like you're supposed to keep your word to others. If you said you're gonna eat better, do it. If you said you're gonna go to the gym, do it. You said you're gonna start reading, do it. Whatever you told yourself that you was gonna do for yourself, do it. Don't let yourself down. And that's 4 ways to build discipline as a man. Y'all make sure that y'all go follow for more.